Here's the current conditions at Cathedral Rock. It is 6:30 p.m. on a Sunday, June 16th, and there's some running water over here in the parking lot. It looks fun to play in. I'm going to go ahead and head up the trail to the Avalanche field. So I parked at the lower trailhead. You want to make sure there's a lot of misleading trails here. You want to make sure you walk up to the actual trail. Right up here at the sign, there's some steps. Also, there's more bathrooms up at the north trailhead. A lot of parking spots this time of day, but in the morning, reportedly, this is full by 8 a.m. It's the new normal up here. There's a boot cleaner here you can make use of. Now, the number one mistake people make when coming up to Cathedral Rock is going the wrong way right off the bat. So here's where I am. I'm still very close to the upper trailhead parking lot. And you come across this sign here, which is, it's, you know, if you're looking for it, you'll see it. But if you're not, you just might go walk right by it. Clearly says Cathedral Rock to the right. The South Loop is this way. I've encountered, in fact, I'd say the majority of the people you will find walking up this trail are on the wrong trail looking for Cathedral Rock. So I make sure if I'm ever coming down the South Loop Trail, I stop each person and ask them where they're going. Because most people who are casual walkers don't take the South Loop Trail, because that takes you to Charleston Peak, and that is 18 miles round trip. If you would rather do Cathedral Rock, you need to go this way. It's easy to miss because it's a hairpin turn here. After this, there really aren't too many turns that you would miss. Except from just right near the end, there's a turn off to the overlook of Little Falls. But you'll have got the majority of the hike in by then anyway. Right after you pass the first junction, there is a second junction. However, this junction's not hard to go wrong on. There's a turn off to Little Falls and Echo Trailhead. If you're so inclined, you go that way. But the vast majority of people will keep on the correct track here to Cathedral Rock. On the way up, you'll see some old wooden posts. I think there used to be a system where you call a phone number and got a recording. I don't know if that's in service anymore. But there's still a few of the posts around. And there are occasional wooden benches. I didn't take a picture of the last one because there are people sitting up on it, but or you can sit and rest for a minute, catch your breath. Most common thing you will see at this time of day is parents with young children. It's pretty much every person I've passed, or people walking their dogs. Here's one of the benches I was talking about earlier. They've got some reinforcements on the bottom there. All right, we've arrived at the first large waterfall. In the summers, there's barely a trickle, if anything at all, but right now it is pouring out. There's a resting bench there. The trail continues up that way. There is a ton of water coming out of this right now from the snowmelt. This is June 16th, and there's the waterfall up there. June 16th, 2019. And no more than 1 minute after the waterfall, you come across the Avalanche field. So we're gonna see, I may have to put my traction devices on here. And this may be as far as the video goes today. All right, here is, wow, the Avalanche field. This is a good sight in person. I'm gonna get my traction devices on, my Yax tracks, and see what kind of video I can get here. All right. Go up. I've got my Yax tracks on, if you can see them, traction devices on my feet. They have some metal and definitely help on the snow and muddy terrain. Wow. So this is the Avalanche field here. And our goal is to walk across it. There's no clear path here that most people are following. But then you got to get across to the other side over there where the trail is. Yeah, I'm totally glad I brought my traction devices. Poles would probably have been helpful too, because it's really not obvious where the trail is or should be up here. Oh, here's a piece of the trail, I think. Yeah, here's where the trail, I think, normally is. Okay, I found the trail again. And then you're going to have to cross the Avalanche field again. So this is going to take you a good 10 minutes with traction devices. And they're definitely going to have to do some trail repair. It could be done in hiking shoes, but boy, you're going to have a hell of a time. Yeah, I would recommend poles. Yeah, and here's the remainder of the trail here. Back on trail. The trail continues, and there's just a little more piece of Avalanche there, and I think you're past it. And then you just take the regular trail up, which I'm not going to do today. It's getting dark, but the regular trail just leads you up there, and there's a fork there at the where those trees are. One left leads you to Little Falls Overlook, and right takes you up that little hill. That's Cathedral Rock, and you just go to the top of that. It's not too hard to find. Now I'm going to try to head back down this without killing myself. So I'll follow as much of the dry trail as I can and avoid the avalanche.